Okay, so let's kick off on the live Forex trading session. As usual, we're going to go through the market, see what the market has in store for us today. So as usual, we'll start off with the economic calendar. So let me bring the economic calendar up. So the main markets we're looking at are the Euro-US dollar and the dollar-Canadian dollar. So today is Wednesday, the 9th of June. So as usual, always make sure your time zone is in the correct time zone. So I'll be quoting, the times I'll be quoting are GMT plus 2 times because I'm in Rwanda. So the times is just GMT plus 2 in Rwanda. So my economic calendar is set at GMT plus 2. So the times I'll be quoting GMT plus 2 times. So make sure your own economic calendar is set to the time zone you're in. And also just to remind everyone, I put up a notice on the platform yesterday, and also I'll be putting on the same notice again today that I travel on Saturday. So from Saturday for 2 weeks, we will not be doing the live sessions on Tuesdays and Wednesdays. So the Tuesdays and Wednesday sessions will not be holding 2 weeks from Saturday. I'll be back on the 28th of June, and then the week of the 20th of June, the live sessions will recommence. But I'll still be posting my trades on the platform, and you can still ask questions on the platform as usual, even during this 2-week period. Okay, but I'll put up a notice on the platform again on regarding that. So yeah, let's look at today. Let's see what's coming up that could affect the Euro-US dollar or the dollar-Canadian dollar. So these are the Asian reports which have come and gone. And you can see here at 1 o'clock, again, GMT plus 2. That's Mexico, but that's not of interest to us. We're not bothered about Mexico. And the big one today is at 4 o'clock, the Bank of Canada interest rate decision. So the Bank of Canada interest rate decision is due out this afternoon at 4 p.m. GMT plus 2. And this will have a huge impact on the Canadian stock market and all currencies paired with the Canadian dollar. So this is one that we're going to avoid trading the dollar Canadian dollar prior to this report. And that's the last report of high importance today. But specific to the Euro-US dollar, there are no reports of high importance or medium importance that directly affect the Euro-US dollar. So basically, you can start trading the Euro-US dollar straight away from early hours of this morning, because there are no reports of high importance or medium importance that will directly impact the Euro-US dollar. But if you're trading the USD Canadian dollar or any currencies paired with the Canadian dollar, then you need to avoid trading those currency pairs prior to 4 p.m. GMT plus 2, because this Bank of Canada interest rate decision would severely impact the Canadian market and currencies paired with the Canadian dollar. So for us, trading the Euro-US dollar and the dollar Canadian dollar, we can go on and trade the Euro-US dollar, no problem. But for the dollar Canadian dollar, we're going to avoid trading it prior to the report at 4 p.m. GMT plus 2. Now, even the Euro-US dollar, as we said earlier on this week, even with the Euro-US dollar that we're trading, we're only going to have one live attempt on the Euro-US dollar. We're only going to have one live attempt today, because tomorrow we now have the European Central Bank interest rate decision. So tomorrow, the 10th of June, we have the European Central Bank interest rate decision. So this one will severely impact the European stock market and all currencies paired with the euro. So although we can trade the Euro-US dollar today, there's no report affecting it today. We're only going to have one live attempt in view of the European Central Bank interest rate decision tomorrow. Okay. And there are no public holidays today in the UK or USA, so that's also fine. And looking at the Market Watch website, there's nothing really causing uncertainty in relation to the currency market. And there's a lot of things affecting the stock market, but there's nothing untoward causing uncertainty in relation to the global currency market. Okay, so with that in mind, we'll go to the charts. So like I said, the dollar, Canadian dollar, we're going to avoid trading that one till 4 p.m. GMT plus 2. But for the euro US dollar, we can start trading that immediately. So looking at we'll start with the euro US dollar. We'll start with the swing trading. So with the swing trading, we'll start with the daily time frame. So looking at the daily time frame, I'm currently in a live swing trade where the market initially took my pending buy order on the 13th of April. So on the 13th of April, the market broke the moving average 50, took my pending buy order with a 100 pips stop loss. And then I usually wait for the market to move 100 pips in my direction before I start moving my stop loss. And that happened on the 19th of April. The market moved 100 pips in my direction. So from the 19th of April, I started moving my stop loss with the moving average. And then today, looking at putting my cursor on the candlesticks for today, the moving average 50 is 1.2117. So I'm just going to adjust my pending order to 2 pips below that at 1.2115, which I've done already. And that's about 174 pips. So if the market reverses today and breaks the moving average and takes me out, I would have made 174 pips. So that's for the swing trade. So let's go to the day trade, 5-minute time frame. So looking at the 5-minute time frame, initially the market was trending sideways. So I had a pending buy order just above R1 and a pending sell order just below S1. As you can see, the market has broken R1 and taken my pending buy order with a 20 pips stop loss and 60 pips profit limit. So now that it's taken my buy order, I'm going to delete the sell order. And then just concentrate on this. And like I said earlier, in view of the European Central Bank interest rate decision due out tomorrow, this is going to be my only attempt on this market today, the euro US dollar. So I'm currently in a live buy trade with the day trading when the market broke R1. And like I said, I've deleted my pending sell order. And this will be my only trade for today in view of the European Central Bank interest rate decision due out tomorrow. So let's go to the dollar, Canadian dollar. So we'll start with the daily time frame. So again, looking at the daily time frame from the swing trade, I don't have a live swing trade on the dollar, Canadian dollar. So I'm just moving my pending order with the moving average. So you can see the market has been trending down for a long time, since April last year. So it's been trending down for over a year. So what I'm hoping for is when the market reverses and breaks the moving average on the upside, I'll then buy. So I'm just going to keep moving my pending order with the moving average 100 on a daily basis until the market reverses, breaks the moving average, takes my order, then I'll be in a swing trade. So today, the moving average 100 is 1.2406. So I'm just going to adjust my pending buy order to 2 pips above that at 1.2408, which I've done already. So I already have I've adjusted it to 1.2408, 2 pips above the moving average 100 with a 100 pips stop loss. And I'll just keep doing that every day. Now go to the 5-minute time frame. So you can see initially the market was trending sideways. It's broken the pivot point now and it looks to be trending down. But again, in view of the Bank of Canada interest rate decision due out in about 4 hours time or less than 4 hours time, I'm going to avoid trading this market. I'm not going to place any pending orders and then reassess just before the report at 4 p.m. So that's the plan for today. Any questions? Any questions?
Nothing. Yeah.
Yep. Go ahead.
regards to tomorrow's report that's coming out of high importance.
Yes.
Was just curious about the ECB press conference. Now, I know it's not a report or anything, it's just a conference.
Yeah.
But it's of high importance. Why did it fall under the category of high importance?
Because it's a press conference in relation to the report that's just been announced.
Okay.
So they will announce the report, and
That's
then
the interest rate decision, right?
yes. So after they've announced the reports, the ECB officials will be talking to the press.
Okay.
About what they've just done. So that's why it's also, yes, that's why it's classified as high, because it's a press conference in relation to this interest rate decision.
Okay, thank you.
Pleasure. And also we're meeting together tomorrow at that time. So there's I've set a webinar session for us to meet to trade that report together.
Oh yeah, I saw that earlier.
Yeah. But yes, we're not going to wait for 2:30. We're going to start trading the market from 1:45.
Okay.
We're not going to wait for the press conference. But yes, that's why it's of high importance.
Okay, thank you.
Pleasure. Okay.